Welcome everyone to the C&B's BattleBot series called the C&B's Hype League, where 6 bots fight in one heat. The more points you earn in the heat, the higher chance you'll get into the round of 32 where you fight to be crowned the champion. Are you ready? It's robot fighting time! Hello everyone and welcome to the C&B's Hype League's first heat and first series ever, or Season 1, as some might say. In today's heat, it's gonna start out with a bang here, because we have is Brick Separator from BattleBots Explained going up against Megalovania, a rookie, and we also have his Hive Smash from NHRL, the Hollowed Vessel, another rookie bot coming out of New Jersey, and we also have Salvaged Raged with Biohazard. Alright, before we continue on with the heat, let me explain the rules. If you knock out your opponent, which means they aren't able to move after 10 seconds, or you completely kill off their entire HP, you will gain 3 points for a knockout. If it goes to a judge's decision, or if the 3 minutes are up, if you lose, you gain 1 point. If you win, you get 2 points. Now, since we are clear on the rules, let's start off with our first fight. Brick Separator versus Megalovania. Alrighty, so up first we have his Brick Separator versus Megalovania. Both of these are rookies. Both of these are from their own channels. Megalovania from David Smeg and Brick Separator from BattleBots Explained. Both of these bots are very unique, and both these bots are very powerful. Flipper versus Spinner. Let's just see how it goes. Down in the box of Robot Madness. Yes, for this series we will be using the Chaotic Robotics Arena.
3, 2, 1, fight!
First fight off. Brick Separator gets underneath Megalovania. Brick Separator gets a nice flip in on Megalovania. Megalovania getting thrown up on the screws. Megalovania back down. Just Brick Separator on Megalovania, but Megalovania now gets some nice shots in here. First fight of Season 1 is now commenced, by the way. Nice shot by Megalovania. Both bots squaring up again now. Megalovania just getting pushed around by Brick Separator here. Another nice shot on the flipper by Megalovania. Big shot by Megalovania there. Wow, both these rookie bots are doing some insane work here. Now that pit is lowered. Oh, now Megalovania is thrown onto the side and is eliminated, getting stuck back there. Brick Separator with 3 points on the dock. Wow, Megalovania just was getting absolutely beaten on from the start by Brick Separator. Holy crap, just got attacked and attacked and attacked and attacked. Now we have his 2 very good rookies on themselves. We have his Hive Smasher versus the Hollowed Vessel. Hive Smasher from NHRL and the Hollowed Knight, an original bot made by me.
3, 2, 1, fight!
Let the bot battle begin. Alright, Hive Smasher getting some nice hits on Hollowed Vessel. Hive Smasher getting flipped up and over. But Hive Smasher dealing some great hits onto the Hollowed Vessel. Great shot! A wheel goes flying off of Hive Smashing as it gets stuck behind on the screws there. Oh, and Hive Smasher gets outside of the back corner there. Nice, somehow making it out alive though. But big shots by both these bots. I feel like Hive Smasher is kind of like Tombstone here, where he did so much damage his own wheel popped off. The Hollowed Vessel now getting onto attacking Hive Smasher. Now Hive Smasher now stuck on that sidewall there. That weapon of Hive Smashing does not seem to be working. Does it seem to work now? Now it's back up and working. And he's right side back up now. That's nice. That weapon's gonna drag on the floor. The wedge, there's so much damage done to the hollowed vessel. Like the front side is gone. Nice attacks here on hollowed vessel. I mean, Hive Smasher dancing around the arena here because that weapon keeps hitting the battle box here. Hive Smasher like does not know what it can do here. Oh, the hollow vessel stuck up on something. Nice, now it's free. The hollow vessel flipping over Hive Smashing and a nice good hit. Hive Smashing goes flying. A minute to go. Ooh, Hive Smashing getting close to that pit there. They really gotta watch out for there. And hollow vessel goes down the pit. Hive Smashing comes back in the end. Wow, Hive Smashing is just a great bot. Especially without one wheel. It still worked great. Call me Toady the Tiger, how I'll be calling out these Now we have the Salvaged Rage versus Biohazard. Salvaged Rage, yet another bot made by me and Biohazard, one of the oldest battle bots known to time. Let's see how this one's gonna go. If it would load. It's taking a bit.
3.
There we go.
1. Fight.
And the fight has begun. I don't think Salvaged Rage has a way to getting to Biohazard's weapon or even body itself. And now it's Warhead. It's just flying upside down. Biohazard does not know how to approach it, so now it's just charging in there. Biohazard is stuck on it. Just does not know what to do against Salvaged Rage here. He just needs to pin it up against the wall and just flip it. Kind of like that. Salvaged Rage is not giving up here. And a tire is off of Salvaged Rage. How is it? How is it still moving? I have no idea. It got flipped, and now this is what it's doing. A minute is gone on the clock. Surely it's gonna stop, right? Wow. I guess not. It's gonna keep going. All right. Salvage Rage has stopped moving, and now it's back up. Another minute is to go. They hit the buzzer. Is Salvage Rage gonna go down the pit? Or is Biohazard gonna push itself down the pit? Nope. Salvage Rage goes outside the pit and now is in the pit moving. And it is gone. Salvage Rage has lost. What an interesting fight. Say so. Like, out of the gate, Biohazard gets out and just flips Salvage Rage, and that was about it. We were just waiting for that pit to be called down so then Salvage Rage can dance itself down into the pit. Wow. 3 bots have won and 0 bots, and the other 3 have lost. The points are looking with Brick Separator with 3, Hive Smashing with 3, and Biohazard with 3. Alrighty, so I will be seeing you guys in the next fight with the Brick Separator versus Hive Smashing. Alright, now we have a Hive Smashing versus Brick Separator. Hive Smashing off a nice KO winning against Hollowed, and Brick Separator
2,
off a
1. Fight.
Off a KO to win against Megalovania. Nice little mix by Hive Smashing here. Nice flips by Brick Separator here. Hive Smash is stuck on its side, and Brick Separator trying to get it down. Nice shots by Hive Smash into the tires there. Oh, and now Hive Smashing is eliminated. Brick Separator knows how to get these quick and easy KOs. Brick Separator now with 3 points. Hive Smashing with 3. Wow. Nice job to Brick Separator from keeping that front like wedge spinner, wedge lifter type to Hive Smashing, and just Hive Smashing could not get away from that front area, leading to Brick Separator able to throwing it out of the arena. Yes, Hive Smashing got a couple hits on the tires, but it wasn't just as good as it would be if it was fighting any other bot design. Anyways, next up we have is Megalovania versus Salvaged Rage. Both these bots very good, and both these bots don't even have any points on the board because they keep getting knocked out.
3, 2, 1. Fight.
Let's see who's going to gain some points this time. And nice little shots off by both these bots getting up to speed. Nice shots by Salvaged Rage from Megalovania here. Again, some nice shots on whatever the hell that spinner is on Salvaged Rage. Megalovania, slow turner, but very powerful weapon seen here. Nice shots. He was lifting Salvaged Rage up. Salvaged Rage towards the screws. You don't want to be over by there. Quick and easy knockout. Salvaged Rage now is upside down. A spot that we have seen where that you don't want to, spot where you don't want to be if you're Salvaged Rage. Now Megalovania is just going to town on him. Now Megalovania is getting some great shots in. Megalovania getting thrown across the arena here. Salvaged Rage just trying to self-right here. Nice shot by Salvaged Rage there. I mean, let's be honest, what is it going to do? I mean, it's doing something because it's flipping. It's doing something to Megalovania. What in the lag happened? And now Salvaged Rage is now back up on its feet. 1:45 to go. Nice shots from both these bots. Definitely an epic battle here. Nice shots by Salvaged Rage, and what the hell just happened? Salvaged Rage got thrown out of the box. It looks to be that Megalovania is stuck. Its back tires are now gone. Salvaged Rage is stuck on its head. Who's gonna get counted out first? Megalovania is trying to do whatever he can to get up and out of that back area. Megalovania only has 1 tire left. Final minute to go, so now that pit is now opened up. Both these bots, and Megalovania just chucked itself out of the arena. Alright, Salvaged Rage has 3 points. Alright, now going into this battle, Salvaged Rage and Megalovania are definitely some weird spinner designs and just design choices. Megalovania got some great hits on Salvaged Rage and was able to flip it over. Salvaged Rage, for like a good minute there, was not able to do anything, while Megalovania was just getting some nice hits in. And then Salvaged Rage came back, hit Megalovania so hard, like 3 of the tires of Megalovania fell off, and then half the body too. So that it was just limping around the arena until that spinner, since it was so powerful, threw itself outside of the arena, gaining Salvaged Rage 3 points. Congratulations to Rage finally gaining some points on the board, and sadly Megalovania, you have none. Now the points, before we go into our final fight in the second round. Brick Separator was 6. Megalovania with 0. Now what we have here is the Hollow Vessel versus Biohazard. Let's see how this one's gonna go. I mean, the Hollowed Vessel off no points here, and Biohazard still needs 3 points.
3,
No, Biohazard
2,
has 3 points. Hollowed needs
1,
3.
fight.
Alright, the fight has begun. Biohazard getting a nice flip in there. Hollowed Vessel now getting stuck. Biohazard now back on its feet. Hollowed Vessel, I'd say it's the smallest of the group here. But still, that spinner's really nice and powerful. Biohazard just like flicking the Hollowed Vessel away like, get on, get. The Hollowed Vessel spinner is spinning downwards. Alright, if the bots get to 3 seconds, we will need to unstick them. Because that is a rule. We will need to unstick these bots. If this happens one more time, I will not be unsticking them. Nice little lifts here and nice bites by Hollowed Vessel. But the Vessel is just doing so many tricks. Now both bots gonna start getting counted out here. It seems like Biohazard is gonna get knocked out here unless one of them can move away or just do something. And Biohazard gets eliminated. Wow. Congratulations to the Hollowed Vessel for knocking out Biohazard by getting a spinner high centering itself. So now the points for the final round, for the second round at least, is Brick Separator with 6, Megalovania with 0, Hive Smashing with 3, the Hollowed Vessel with 3, Salvaged Rage with 3, and Biohazard with 3. Megalovania, man, come on. You gotta get some points to join the club. Alright, so now in our next fight, we have is Brick Separator versus Hollowed. And then we have is Megalovania versus Biohazard. And then Hive Smashing versus Rage. See you there. Alrighty, now we have this Brick Separator versus the Hollowed Vessel. No one has been able to beat Brick Separator.
3,
Can the Hollowed Vessel
2,
be the first?
1, fight.
And the battle has begun. The Hollowed Vessel has seemed to is able to get underneath Brick Separator there when going head to head. That has to be some nice points there for either control and for damage too. Now Brick Separator getting underneath the Hollowed Vessel. Hollowed Vessel down in the pit. Is Brick Separator gonna go down there? Is he gonna get the KO? And he is gonna keep the KO. What a fast fight for Brick Separator and Hollowed Vessel. Brick Separator gains another 3 points, giving it 9 points. Just back to back to back KOs. Insane. I mean, Hollowed Vessel straight out the gate gets underneath Brick Separator, and Brick Separator gets chewed up by Hollowed Vessel here and there, and then Hollowed Vessel takes it for the ride, unlocking that pit, and then Brick Separator gets underneath the Hollowed Vessel one time, gets one nice flip, and he goes down in the pit. This arena is full of hazards. Full of them. So you most likely don't want to get caught in there. So now up in our next fight we have is Megalovania versus Biohazard. This is Biohazard. Both these bots just got KO'd. Well, Megalovania has no points in, and Biohazard has gotten a KO, but that was on Salvaged Rage. So let's see. Who's going to win this fight? Is Megalovania going to get some points? Shit, I hope. I mean, he hasn't really done anything.
3, 2,
That's given
1,
performance.
fight.
But let's see how it does. Alright, Biohazard gets a nice flip on Megalovania there. Biohazard flipping Megalovania outside the arena there and gets the KO on Megalovania. Wow. That was fast. Like, I know it's not Brick Separator fast, but that was a fast fight. Biohazard gets underneath Megalovania and just throws him out of the arena immediately. New record time, 2 minutes 48 seconds for the first KO. For the fastest KO in this series so far. Now, Biohazard has 3 points. So now the points are Brick Separator with 3, Brick Separator with 9, Biohazard with 6, Hive Smash and the Hollow Vessel, and Salvaged Rage both have 3 points, while Megalovania still has 6. But now, in our next fight, we have is Hive Smashin' versus Salvaged Rage. Let's see it. Down in the pit is Brick. Now we have Bio. Alrighty, so now we have is Hive Smashin' versus Salvaged Rage. Both these bots have a KO. Hive Smashin' just got absolutely annihilated by Brick Separator.
3, 2, 1. Fight.
And Rage got, I'm pretty sure, a lucky win on Megalovania. A nice shot by Salvaged Rage there. Some great shots here by Salvaged Rage. Salvaged Rage got a tire off of Hive Smashin' though. Both tires of Hive Smashin' are now gone. Now Salvaged Rage is just bringing it to Hive Smashin'. I think I might have jinxed it when I said Salvaged Rage got that knockout based off pure luck, because now he's got some nice shots in and Hive Smashin's down in the pit. Again, another quick fight. Salvage Rage getting another 3 points, tying it up with Biohazard. The third round of fight is over. The final scores is Brick Separator with 9, Megalovania, well, with you guess it, 0 points, Hive Smashin' with 3, Hollowed Rage with 3, and Salvaged Rage with 6, and Biohazard with 6. Wow, I mean, it's just mind-blowing. I just can't believe Megalovania has no points. I mean, it's such a powerful spinner. But anyways, in our next fight, we have is Biohazard versus the Brick Separator. That's gonna be interesting. Alrighty. See you there. Alrighty, guys. So last round, I mean, Biohazard got flipped out of the arena immediately. I'm telling you this, the footage was so choppy. Like we're saying, the choppiest shit you've ever seen. It'll go to 1 frame, then it'll go to a minute later, a different frame. Brick Separator 1 and a JD.
3, 2, 1. Fight.
Now we have is these two competitors. Oh my, big shot. Megalovania right off the gate. Megalovania seems pissed that he has not got a single point yet. Nice shot. Both these bots. Now the pit is now down. Hive Smashin' getting a nice shot in here. And again, another nice shot by Hive Smashin' here. Nice shot. Now a wheel is off Hive Smashin'. And a side off Megalovania is now gone. And Megalovania loses again in another knockout. Oh my god. This can't get any worse for Megalovania. Megalovania has one more fight. If he loses that one too, he has no chance to be in the tournament whatsoever. Alright, so Hive Smashing has 6 points. Gaining 3 now. Tied for 3rd place against Salvaged Rage. Now, in our next fight, we have is Salvaged Rage versus the Hollowed Vessel. Now I'm curious, because I made both those bots, so let's see how that one's going to go. We're going to see that right there. I swear to God, if I get another one of these ads while editing, I'm actually about to shit myself. Vessel versus Salvaged Rage. Both these bots made by me. Both these bots really good. Let's see who's going to win here. Both also have 3 points. Actually, Rage has 6, I'm pretty sure. Let's see how it goes.
1, fight.
Alright, now both bots getting up to speed. Nice shot here by Salvaged Rage. Hollowed Vessel also getting some nice shots in here. But Salvaged Rage just seems to get the better of the shots here. Nice shots by Salvaged Rage. Another nice shot here. Another nice shot, another big shot there. And the Hollowed Vessel is now stuck back there. He isn't, well, moving. Do I unstick it? Shit, I guess. I mean, the fight's gonna continue on, just staying there. So I guess I just continue the fight here then. A nice shot here by Hollowed Vessel. And again, in that same damn corner, he's gonna get knocked outside the arena most likely. Another big shot by Salvaged Rage. 1:30 to go. Another big shot. Another big shot again. So Salvaged Rage just bringing the pain to the Hollowed Vessel. And the Hollowed Vessel gets hit into that button. Now the pit is being lured as we speak. What the hell just happened? I do not know, but one of the wheels off Salvaged Rage is now gone. That's all I know. Hey, he's gonna throw himself down the pit, I guess. That would have been a major driving error for Salvaged Rage. But another nice shot in, and Salvaged Rage does some more funky shit again. Salvaged Rage is now... Oh my God, Salvaged Rage could have won this, I'm gonna be honest. Don't you dare! He's gonna go in the pit, and no, he's not. I don't know what's happening in this fight now. And oh my gosh! No way! Alright, let's sum up this fight. Hollowed Vessel getting absolutely annihilated by Salvaged Rage. We need to unstick Hollowed Vessel because the fight would continue on. And then Salvaged Rage gets flipped over. Hollowed Vessel loses a wheel. Salvaged Rage also loses a wheel. Salvaged Rage hits Hollowed Vessel, and Hollowed Vessel drives himself. He stared at the pit and drived himself down the pit. What are we doing? Anyways, congratulations to Rage to getting another 9 points. Final round score. We have his Brick Separator with 11. Salvaged Rage with 9. Biohazard with 7. Hive Smashing with 6. And of course, the best bot in the entire series, Megalovania with 0 points. Of course. Alright, so now in our next fights, we have is Hive Smashin' versus Salvaged Rage, and we have Megalovania versus the Hollowed Vessel, and we have his Biohazard versus Hive. Alrighty, now we have his Brick Separator versus Salvaged Rage. Both these bots are very good. I mean, Salvaged Rage surprises us after getting 3 knockouts in a row, and Brick Separator has not lost yet. So let's see.
3, 2, 1. Fight.
Can Salvaged Rage knock out Brick Separator, or is he gonna get flipped over? The reason why I say not flipped over instead of lost is because if he does get flipped over, kind of like that, he most likely will lose. And now the pit is open. Brick Separator is stuck. Don't go down. No. Is he gonna get out? Is he stuck in there? Is Salvaged Rage? No, and he's down. Oh my god. Not even 30 seconds into this fight, Salvaged Rage gets knocked out by Brick Separator, getting a total of 14 points this heat. The highest amount of points you can get in a heat for getting all knockouts is 15 points. And Brick Separator has 14, and Salvaged Rage ends off this heat with 9 points. Alrighty, now we have his Megalovania versus the Hollowed Vessel. Let's see who's going to win that one. Most likely Hollowed Vessel, because I mean, Megalovania can't do shit apparently. But anyways, let's see it. Alrighty, now we have his Megalovania versus the Hollowed Vessel. Both these bots
3,
are
2, 1.
bots, yes
Fight.
indeed. But what the fuck just happened? We broke the laws of physics with this one. Megalovania is Megalovania, let's be honest. And now we have is the Hollowed Vessel. This is literally the knight versus the drunk dragon. Because let's be honest, that's not that powerful dragon. And nice shot by Megalovania. Like, it's a powerful bot. It just keeps losing somehow. Another nice shot. He's throwing around like he's nothing. And he's actually going to get... Is he going to get some points? Oh my god! Megalovania gets a point! He gets a knockout victory! His losing streak is over! Alright, he might get in the tournament. If you're a fan of Megalovania, just don't have any hopes. That and Hollowed Vessel too. Just don't have any hopes, because both these bots ended off this series with 3 points. Wow, I mean, Megalovania right off the bat was just annihilating the Hollowed Vessel after that physics error, and was just annihilating him, just attacking him and attacking him and attacking him. But now we have is one last fight of the heat. We get to see Hive Smashin' versus Biohazard. Yeah. We have his Biohazard versus Hive Smashin'. Both these bots are, again, really good. Hive Smashin' bot from NHRL and Biohazard from the olden days of BattleBots when Nightmare and Son of Waiachi were competing, and that was before they were in the new version, in the new rerun version. Now, I mean, Biohazard is old and gold. Yep, that made sense. And Hive Smashin'.
3, 2, 1. Fight.
Alright, Hive Smashin' gets to the back. What the hell just happened? Biohazard is eating Hive Smashin'. And now is lifting Hive Smashin'. Is Hive Smashin' spinner able to get to it? Yes, it is. It's just not going to get some nice shots in, though. It actually is, surprisingly, and now it is flipped over. And it's flipped over again. Want to see it do it again, and it's again. feel like Bucky from Marvel Rivals here screaming again. And again! And again! Is it going to happen again? And it happened again. Biohazard seems to get in the control points here. But the damage points just seem way too just seems on to be on Hive Smashing's side. What the? Both bots are stuck. If they get to the count of 3 of a countdown here, we are going to need to go and unstick them. And now we need to unstick these bots. Alrighty. That pit is now opened up, just a reminder. So if Hive Smashing does get pushed down there, he won't be able to really get out unless the spinner goes in first. But I don't think Biohazard's going to go down the pit at all. I mean, it's the best control bot here. Hive Smashing just keeps getting eaten alive there. Both bots are stuck again, I guess. Hive Smashing now free. Same with Biohazard. And another nice flip by Biohazard. And again. And again. And Hive Smashing goes down the pit, and Biohazard gets and secures the final victory of this heat with 1 minute and 4 seconds left. Wow. This was honestly like the craziest heat that I've done. This is the first heat I've recorded, by the way. I mean, it's just insane. Very, very, very powerful. Biohazard and just flipping Hive Smashing like it was a literal pancake. If we will go back and count, we have counted over more than 7 flips that Biohazard has done to Hive Smashing. Alright, but before we go on and end this heat, I will go and say that in Heat B, which you will be seeing soon, hopefully after this video, because I need the views. In Heat B, there will be Blindside, Axolotl, Revolt, Black Rose, yes, the featherweight, Bloodsport, and Blip. That's going to be a great and crazy heat from an overbar spinner, a vertical spinner, horizontal, dual drum spinner, to a horizontal, to a flipper. Yes, Black Rose is a dual drum spinner. Featherweight. Anyways, I got Heat A to go and edit now. But I was your host, CNB. I will go and see y'all later. Bye-bye.